Okay. What can you say about the performance your team just had to inflict such a devastating performance on Hart County?
I was really happy with the way that we moved the ball around tonight. Extremely happy with our movement on and off the ball, not just the ball movement, but our player movement was really nice tonight. I thought we pinged the ball around really nice. We got into positions that we wanted to be in. Offensively, we had everything going for us. If I had to complain, I would say we didn't finish as well as we should have. We had a lot of chances on goal that we should have probably finished off a little bit earlier, but you know, I can't be too upset. I thought the guys really gave a good effort, and obviously it showed on the scoreboard.
Talk about some of the goals that the guys got tonight, and maybe some of the players who scored today.
Yeah, real happy with some of the goals because we had some new players score that don't usually get a ton to play. River Russell came in, got his first varsity goal tonight. He's one of our young guys. Very happy with that. Luke Perkins, who plays usually left back for us, had a couple of goals tonight, so that was good to see. You know, just all around solid performance. I don't have any complaints about any of the goals. I think our first goal that was scored by Colton Hughes was really nice. Just, you know, so many of them. It's hard to really pick one out and talk about them in particular. But those are the highlights. They were all nice.
Well, Coach, with such a stellar start to your season, you know, and to come off such a commanding performance, what can you say about how this season has shaped up so far?
I guess if I said how I expected it to be, I'd be absolutely lying. The guys have really performed well, and we're obviously excited about it. But you know, we can't think about it. I don't want them to think about what our record is. I don't want them to think about, you know, who's next or who's in the future. Just worry about us. Worry about our team. Worry about getting better tomorrow, the next day, so forth. That's what I want them to worry about.
Speaking of getting better, what can you say about some of the things that your team has done to improve since the start of the season?
I think just the way that we play, our composure is much better. We worked in a new system this year as far as our formation and the way that we want to move the ball offensively, and then how we want to defend. And it's taken them a few games to get into that, which I knew it would. It's hard. You can put people on the field in practice and before the season starts and tell them how to do this and that, but you don't really ever get that experience until you get out there and you do it against a different team to see how different teams are going to react to what you're doing, and then you have to react to that, of course. So it's taken us a little while, but we're getting there, and I'm pretty pleased.
Talk a little bit about your next match and what you know about that team.
Next match will be Thursday against Glasgow. We saw them one of our first games this season, and so we know what to expect there. We're going to their place, so it'll be a little bit different. It's always different when you're playing away, so got to ride a bus and get ready at a different location. But you know, I expect nothing less from these guys. I know they're going to come out and be ready to play just like they were tonight, so I wouldn't expect anything different from my guys.
How often has Taylor County had a performance like this to, you know, inflict the mercy rule on another team?
Good question. I'm not sure that, I know in my time here, in short tenure so far, second year here, we've not done it. I don't know if that's happened in the past or not, but you know, not to run the score up on anybody, that's certainly never my intention, but to go out and finish a game and play a complete game, and when you're winning and when you're having the chances to go ahead and finish it off, that's what I want my guys to have, kind of that killer instinct. I think that's important to have in a team. If you don't have that killer instinct, you're not going to win the close games. You're not going to finish the opportunities when the game's tight and when it's close. And we showed that tonight, and that's what I'm pleased about. Not necessarily the score, just how we did it.
What do you think emotionally these guys take away from something like this?
Well, you know, these games are fun. Obviously, when you're winning big, everybody's having a good time. You know, I take away from it that we moved the ball well. I take away from it that our defense didn't allow any goals in. I thought we had a real questionable PK call that went against us, but again, I take away that our keeper stepped up and made the save. That's the things that I like to see, the small things. You know, again, the young guys that came in and played well, I like those things. That's what I like to see, and I like to build on those things and congratulate those guys. And I told my young guys, you know, heck of an effort tonight. I was really glad to see you out there. So that's, you know, games like these are good opportunities to see what the young guys are going to bring, you know, for the future of the program. And also, if guys get hurt, we had a couple knocks tonight, so when guys need to come in and step up, you know, what they're going to bring to the table. And our guys surprised me tonight. They did well.